Get rid of baldness in 30 days. 10 natural home remedies to regrow hair on bald patches. Hi guys, welcome back to my MyBetterMe channel. Before we dive into 10 natural home remedies to regrow hair on bald patches. If you are interested in proven ways to improving your overall health in general, which I know you are, make sure you like and subscribe to our channel to get more awesome and helpful videos on natural home remedies for overall health like this one. Alright, let's dive right into it. Baldness refers to excessive hair loss from the scalp. Disturbances in the hair growth cycle can lead to baldness. Earlier, baldness was associated with old age, but today, even young people are affected by it. Bad lifestyle choices, including a lack of proper nutrition and stress, has made baldness all-pervasive. Get rid of those expensive, chemical-leached hair products, and say hello to natural remedies. There's nothing like making the most of what nature has to offer. Our hair is made up of a protein called keratin that is produced in the hair follicles. As follicles produce new hair cells, old cells are being pushed out through the surface of the skin at the rate of about 6 inches a year. The hair that you can see is actually a string of dead keratin cells. An interesting fact is that an average adult has about 100,000 to 150,000 hair strands and loses up to 100 of them a day. Therefore, finding a few stray hairs on your hairbrush is not necessarily a cause for alarm. Initially, hair loss was seen as a sign of aging, but in the urban scenario with everyone leading a hectic lifestyle, it has become a reason for worry for many. There are various causes for hair loss, ranging from medication, hormonal imbalance, the kind of diet you consume, work stress. As a habit, we all look for an instant chemical remedy for hair loss for quick results despite being aware of its many harmful consequences. Going natural is the best solution for hair problems, since it doesn't have any side effects and its results are long-lasting. While it is common in males, a small population of women too deals with this hair issue. We have compiled a few simple natural home remedies that have been scientifically proven to promote hair growth. However, if these remedies do not bring any changes, consult your healthcare provider to determine the cause of your hair loss and discuss the treatment options. But before we go into the natural home remedies for hair growth, it's good to know the causes of baldness and types of baldness. What are the causes of baldness? When it comes to male pattern baldness or female pattern baldness, genetics and hormones play a major role. A combination of the following causes is responsible for baldness and hair loss in general: aging, hormonal imbalance, injury or burns, scalp infections like ringworm, iron deficiency, insufficient protein content in the diet, family history of baldness, medical conditions or illnesses that cause hair loss, medicines used in chemotherapy. Depending on the causes and the age and gender of the person, baldness is categorized into different types. Types of baldness: male pattern baldness. This hereditary condition is seen in men and can begin with a bald spot or a receding hairline. Female pattern baldness. This is seen in women and is also related to the genetic makeup of the individual. It seldom results in complete baldness. Alopecia areata. Hair loss occurs, which leads to bald spots. This can also progress to alopecia totalis if the entire hair on the scalp is lost. Scarring alopecia. If the bald spots develop due to injury, burns, radiation, or diseases, like skin infections, the condition is called scarring alopecia. Toxic alopecia. This condition is usually temporary and is caused due to severe illnesses, high fevers, or certain medications. These were the different types of baldness. Identify your symptoms and use the remedies in this video to deal with excessive hair loss and bald spots. Natural home remedies to regrow hair on bald patches. 1. Best oils for baldness. A. Castor oil. Massaging frequently with castor oil stimulates the roots of the hair by increasing the circulation of blood throughout the scalp. Castor oil has anti-inflammatory and antifungal properties that can help reduce dandruff and hair loss. You will need 2 to 3 tablespoons of castor oil. What you have to do: 1. Lightly warm up the oil and apply it to your scalp. 2. Leave it on overnight. How often you should do this? Repeat this 3 to 4 times a week. B. Coconut oil. Coconut oil contains nourishing fats and alpha-tocopherol that keep the scalp rejuvenated and hydrated. This, in turn, helps to strengthen the hair follicles and stimulate hair growth. Coconut oil is also rich in antioxidants that protect the scalp and the hair fibers from damage. You will need 2 to 3 tablespoons of virgin coconut oil. What you have to do: 1. Warm up the oil for a couple of seconds and massage the scalp with it. 2. Rinse off the oil after 4 to 5 hours. You can also keep it on overnight. How often you should do this? Do this 2 to 3 times a week. C. Peppermint oil. This anti-allergenic essential oil possesses anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and antibacterial properties. It was shown in a study conducted in 2014 that peppermint oil induced the growth of thick and long hair. You will need 3 to 5 drops of peppermint oil, a cup of water, warm towel or shower cap. What you have to do: 1. Dilute the essential oil in water and apply it to your scalp and hair. 2. Cover your head with a warm towel or a shower cap for 20 to 30 minutes. 3. Wash it off with a mild shampoo. How often you should do this? Repeat this 2 times a week. D. Pumpkin seed oil. Pumpkin seed oil has been tested and proved to work for treating male pattern baldness or androgenetic alopecia, AGA. It is rich in carotenes, tocopherols, and other beneficial nutrients that play an important role in reversing alopecia. However, the exact mechanism of action is still not understood. You will need 1 teaspoon of pumpkin seed oil, 1 tablespoon olive oil. What you have to do: 1. Mix the oils and apply the blend onto the scalp. 2. Leave it on overnight. How often you should do this? Apply this oil mixture 2 times a week. E. Camphor and coconut hair oil. Studies have found that the application of camphor can help improve blood circulation. This property can help increase blood circulation in the scalp, promoting hair growth. Other studies suggest that it can aid hair growth and decrease dandruff when used in combination with coconut oil. You will need 100 milliliters virgin of coconut oil, 4 to 5 camphor tablets. What you have to do: 1. Crush the camphor tablets and mix them with coconut oil. Store this in an airtight container. 2. Apply this oil to the scalp before going to bed. How often you should do this? Repeat this every night or every alternate night. F. Taramira oil. Taramira oil is extracted from the seeds of arugula. It is popularly known as jamba oil in Hindi. It contains plenty of fatty acids and has anti-inflammatory and antifungal properties and can help treat hair loss. You will need 2 to 3 tablespoons of taramira oil. What you have to do: 1. Massage the scalp with this oil. 2. Leave it on for 2 to 3 hours and then wash your scalp and hair as usual. How often you should do this? Do this 2 times a week. G. Olive oil. Oleuropein, a phenolic compound found in olive oil, promoted hair growth in animal studies. It also contains squalene that acts as a moisturizer. Thus, olive oil can help nourish your hair and promote hair growth. You will need virgin olive oil. What you have to do: 1. Heat the oil for a few seconds and apply it onto the scalp. 2. Massage the scalp for 4 to 5 minutes. 3. Rinse your hair in the morning. If you are running short of time, leave the oil on for at least an hour. How often you should do this? Repeat this 3 times a week. H. Jojoba oil. Jojoba oil closely resembles the naturally produced oil by the skin and is easily absorbed. It has anti-inflammatory and moisturizing effects. These effects can help in nourishing your hair and promoting hair growth. You will need a few teaspoons of jojoba oil. What you have to do: 1. Massage the oil directly onto the scalp for a few minutes. 2. Leave it on for 3 to 4 hours before rinsing it off. How often you should do this? Do this 2 to 3 times a week. I. Tea tree oil. Extreme dandruff and infections of the scalp can sometimes lead to bald spots. In such cases, tea tree oil works well as it is a wide-spectrum antimicrobial agent. A study showed that 5% tea tree oil was effective in the treatment of dandruff. You will need 3 to 4 drops of tea tree oil, 2 tablespoons of carrier oil, olive, coconut or almond. What you have to do: 1. Dilute the essential oil by mixing it with the carrier oil of your choice. 2. Apply this blend to the scalp and let it sit for at least an hour. 3. Rinse using a mild shampoo. How often you should do this? Apply this oil blend 2 times a week. J. Kalonji oil. Kalonji oil is also known as black seed oil and is often prescribed in Unani medicine to treat hair loss and bald spots. It strengthens the hair follicles and regenerates them, leading to fresh hair growth. You will need 1 tablespoon of Kalonji oil, 2 tablespoons of virgin olive oil. What you have to do: 1. Mix the 2 oils well and apply the mixture to the scalp. 2. Massage for a few minutes and leave it on for 15 minutes. 3. Rinse with a mild shampoo. How often you should do this? Do this every alternate day. 2. Apple cider vinegar. ACV balances the pH of the scalp. It also has antimicrobial properties, 20. These properties may help get rid of dandruff and itchy scalp and strengthen your hair. However, there are no scientific studies linking apple cider vinegar to hair growth. You will need 1 to 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, a cup of water. What you have to do: 1. Dilute the ACV with water and rinse your hair with it after you have washed off the shampoo. 2. Massage the scalp for a minute or 2 and then rinse off the ACV with plain water. How often you should do this? Repeat this 2 times a week. 3. Aloe vera. A study found that aloe vera could help reduce scalp inflammation caused by dandruff. It also protects your hair from UV damage. You will need aloe vera gel. What you have to do: 1. Apply either fresh aloe gel or an organic variant bought from the store on your scalp and between the hair strands. 2. Keep it on for 15 to 20 minutes. 3. Rinse your hair as usual. How often you should do this? Do this 2 to 3 times a week. 4. Onion juice. Onion juice was found to be effective in treating patchy alopecia areata. Honey has antibacterial and antifungal properties that can help in reducing dandruff and associated hair loss. Do remember to wash this mixture off properly, or you will be left with an overpowering stench of onions. You will need 1 medium-sized onion, 1 tablespoon of honey, cotton ball. What you have to do: 1. Grate the onion and squeeze out its juice. 2. Add the honey to this and mix well. 3. Apply this mixture to the scalp with a cotton ball and let it sit for 20 to 30 minutes. 4. Wash your scalp and hair with shampoo. How often you should do this? Do this 2 times a week. 5. Ginger. Some clinical studies show that ginger contains bioactive compounds that stimulate circulation to the scalp and renew hair follicles. You will need 1 to 2 inches ginger root, 2 tablespoons of olive oil or jojoba oil. What you have to do: 1. Grate the ginger and soak it in the oil for a few minutes. 2. Apply this to the scalp, along with the ginger pieces, and massage for 2 to 3 minutes. 3. Leave it on for 30 minutes and then shampoo your hair. How often you should do this? Do this 2 times a week. 6. Methi. Food supplements containing fenugreek seeds were successful in treating low to moderate hair loss in men and women. Fenugreek extracts also promoted hair growth in mice studies. You will need 2 to 4 tablespoons of methi powder, fenugreek, water or buttermilk. What you have to do: 1. Add enough water or buttermilk to the fenugreek powder to get a paste of medium consistency. 2. Apply this to the scalp and let it sit for about an hour. 3. Wash it off gently with a shampoo. How often you should do this? Apply this hair mask 1 to 2 times a week. 7. Chinese herbs. Chinese medicine suggests the use of different herbs to tackle different types of baldness and hair loss. Ginseng, huangqi, ginkgo, dongui, and Rehmannia glutinosa are effective Chinese herbs for baldness. These herbs usually work by increasing circulation on the scalp or working as a purifying tonic for the body fluids. Consult a Chinese medicine specialist to know the right combination and the right dosage to treat your baldness. 8. Coffee. The caffeine in coffee can help in promoting the growth of new hair follicles in both men and women. You will need 1 tablespoon of honey, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, 2 teaspoons of coffee powder. What you have to do: 1. Mix all the ingredients and apply the mixture as a mask on the scalp. 2. Leave it on for 20 minutes. 3. Rinse with your normal shampoo. How often you should do this? Use this coffee hair mask 2 times a week. 9. Egg yolk. Eggs are one of the best sources of protein. Egg yolk contains peptides that stimulate hair follicle growth. It not only increases the growth, but also makes the hair silky, shiny, and bouncy. You will need 1 egg. What you have to do: 1. Separate the egg yolk and beat it well. 2. Apply the paste on the root follicles as well as the hair and leave it on for an hour. 3. Rinse with shampoo. You can use the entire egg for the hair mask. How often you should do this? Use this egg hair mask 2 times a week for a few weeks and then once every week. 10. Licorice root. Rat studies have found that licorice root has potential as a hair growth promoting agent for females. You will need 1 teaspoon of licorice root powder, 1/2 cup of milk, a pinch of turmeric, shower cap. What you have to do: 1. Mix the licorice powder and turmeric in the milk and apply it to your scalp. 2. Cover your head with a shower cap and leave it on overnight. 3. Rinse your scalp and hair as usual in the morning. How often you should do this? Do this 3 times a week. Before using any of these remedies, understand the root cause of your baldness, and then opt for a remedy that will suit you the best. Here are some other methods to prevent and treat baldness. Other ways to treat baldness. I. Coconut milk for natural hair growth. According to Dr. Blossom Kochar, chairperson, Blossom Kochar Group of Companies, the most effective remedy for natural hair growth is the use of coconut milk because it is rich in iron, potassium and essential fats. Her remedy: take coconut milk from a fresh coconut. Do not purchase the coconut milk, take it out meticulously from a fresh coconut. To it add half a squeeze of lemon, 4 drops of essential lavender oil. Mix it thoroughly and apply it on your scalp, leave it on for 4 to 5 hours and then rinse it off. E. Apple cider vinegar. This vinegar gently cleanses the scalp and maintains the pH balance of the hair, thereby accelerating hair growth. Start for making a diluted solution by mixing 75 milliliters of it in 1 liter of water for a larger batch or 15 milliliters of it to a cup of warm filtered water for a smaller batch. To apply this solution, use it as a final rinse after washing your hair. This will also give your hair an added shine and boost hair growth. We are sure you'd love these home remedies for hair growth. E. Make your own egg mask. This home remedy is used all over the world for quick and natural hair growth. As we know, eggs contain high levels of proteins which help in the formation of new hair. It is also rich in sulfur, zinc, iron, selenium, phosphorus and iodine. For the egg mask, separate 1 egg white in a bowl and add 1 teaspoon of olive oil. You can also use grapeseed oil or lavender oil, and honey. Make a paste of it and apply it all over your hair and scalp for about 20 minutes. Rinse it off with cool water and some shampoo. Quick tip: egg masks work wonders for a glowing and healthy skin. IV. Green tea. Now you have the perfect solution for those used tea bags that you throw away daily. Green tea, as you know, is super rich in antioxidants and that helps in boosting hair growth and preventing hair loss. Apply warm green tea, from the used tea bags, over your scalp and leave it for an hour. Wash it off with cool water. V. Diet for baldness. Avoid junk food to maintain the health of your hair. Drinking a sufficient quantity of water and keeping yourself hydrated can help prevent hair loss. Include enough portions of the foods mentioned below in your regular diet. Vitamin C-rich foods, such as citrus fruits and guava. Lean meat, chicken, and fish, to supply enough protein to the hair follicles. Vitamin A and beta-carotene containing foods, like green leafy vegetables, broccoli, squash, melon, and apricots. Foods rich in silica, like strawberries, red peppers, wheat, barley, oats, rice, and beans. Milk, yogurt, and eggs. This healthy diet will not only improve your overall health but also contribute to a healthy scalp. V. Vitamins for baldness. Vitamins A, B, C, and E are essential for healthy hair growth. They maintain healthy circulation of blood while providing the required nutrients and precursors for hair growth. The hair follicles remain in optimum health, and your scalp will be covered in healthy growth of thick hair. Deficiencies in these vitamins have been associated with hair loss, so it is essential to follow a diet with enough amount of these vitamins. You can also opt for vitamin supplements, but make sure you consult a medical practitioner. V. Leech therapy for baldness. Ayurveda employs an alternative medicine therapy involving the usage of leeches to suck blood on the scalp, thus improving circulation. This helps to cover the bald spots with fresh hair growth. This technique should only be administered by a trained professional. Consult your local alternative medicine specialist to know more details about this procedure. V. Acupuncture for baldness. Acupuncture, a Chinese medical practice, involves activating the trigger points that will establish a balance in the body fluids and energies and resolve the problem. This treatment is usually used in conjunction with a herbal remedy and vitamin supplementation. Caution: do not attempt acupuncture on your own. Avail the services of a trained professional for safe treatment. X. Laser treatment for baldness. Low laser light therapy is available at cosmetic clinics to promote hair regrowth and cover bald spots on the scalps. It is an expensive procedure, and many experts in the field are not convinced of its efficacy. If you wish to go for this procedure to treat baldness, do thorough research, and then make a decision. Go to a reputed clinic and get the best advice. These were the alternative ways to get rid of baldness. Follow these tips along with a healthy diet and supplement intake to prevent premature baldness. How to prevent baldness. Combing your hair is necessary, but combing it too often can weaken the hair follicles and result in hair loss. Hence, refrain from excessive combing. Hot water can weaken the hair follicles, which results in thinning of the hair. Use cool or normal temperature water to rinse your hair. Use herbal or organic shampoos that do not contain chemical additives that can damage your hair follicles. Massage your scalp regularly with oil to promote circulation and keep the scalp nourished with all vital nutrients. Can women have male pattern baldness? Only men are affected by male pattern baldness. However, when a similar kind of excessive hair loss is seen in women, it is known as female pattern baldness. Its exact cause is unclear, but like male pattern baldness, hormones are said to be involved. Hair loss affects millions of men and women around the world. Although these home remedies can be used without any worry as they do not have any adverse effects, seeking professional assistance can help treat the condition much faster. Check the description below to learn more on how you can get rid of your baldness and promote healthy and longer hair growth. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to ask us in the comment section below and we'll respond to you as fast as possible. It's always our pleasure to help. Have you ever tried using any of the home remedies explained in this video to treat baldness before? Share your experience with us in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, please share with your friends and family, click the like button, and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already done so. Comment, "I subscribed," and we'll get back to you. And turn on the notification bell icon so you will be notified about our new uploads. We put out great and helpful content like this on this channel on a daily basis. Thank you. And see you tomorrow.